the bar and watching him oogle some big old dudes.
And we're live.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody? I'm back, and they're already dragging me to absolute fucking hell.
Not true.
Force for the first time in, I want to say, weeks. Look at the force.
Look at that.
And last week there were times when I was by myself, solo rectangle. It was
Justin, you were geeking a little bit. You were sweating.
Yeah, I was really feeling it. When the spotlight hits, I'm expecting a 4 rectangle situation. I want to always be interrupting someone, not having to interrupt silence.
But we're all here. How was everybody's week? Anything crazy? Anything wild? Worth sharing?
Well, I think the crazy thing is that the Squirrel Comedy Theater is starting live performances starting Saturday.
Incredible.
Holy shit. Is Characters Walking going to get a show?
Yes. 4 days from now, Sunday, June 6th at 7:30, Characters Welcome returns to a live fucking stage, everybody. You can buy tickets. Jorge, drop that sweet link. You can buy tickets and see us perform on stage live in person. I will mouth kiss every single one of you.
And that's a promise. And he used to do that at the old show. Not everybody remembers that, but a big mouth kisser.
It added 25 minutes to the runtime of the show, but that is when I make a promise, I keep it.
It was like watching a snake eat a robin's egg. It was wild.
Yeah, he would unhinge his jaw and open mouth kiss everybody one at a time.
Beautiful. Wild America.
Sometimes people would come to the show a couple minutes late and we'd have to start the process all over again.
Everybody back in line. Hartney's kissing again.
Everybody gets re-kissed.
But it's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited to get on stage again. I am fucking pumped. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
What a dream.
I'm traumatized, but I think I will be. What I'm afraid is that I'm going to get on stage and burst into tears. This is what I'm afraid of.
Literally. Go ahead.
I have a show the night before, an improv show. Borobish, everyone. Borobish. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get on that stage and literally, it's going to be insufferable, deeply maudlin.
It's going to be great.
It's like everyone's resetting to right after your first class show mode. Like we're all
a family.
Yeah, 100%. And that's not a negative thing. That's the kind of energy that is from an audience perspective. You got to come out and see seasoned performers behaving like babies again. It's going to be so exciting.
It's going to be really fun. I have a show that afternoon as well. That's going to be great. But the first time I got on stage was about a week ago to pick up my props from Magnet Theater. And I did stand on stage for 5 seconds and I almost cried. And then some mysterious brown liquid splooged on me from the ceiling. And I was like, we're back, baby.
New York is back.
Comedy's back.
Eric, I love that you're counting that as your first sort of performance back. You were you were on a slightly elevated platform in an empty room with at 2 PM. You're I tread the boards again. It's beautiful.
It was so great. It was great.
It's a matinee, really.
Really, honestly. But speaking of shows, we have one right now for you. If you are seeing this for the first time, you have tuned into the best goddamn character show on the goddamn internet, I think.
That's right. The Ridge, we've been doing it for over a year. We really underplayed our celebration of doing the show for 1 year, but it is wild that we have been in these rectangles for 1 entire year, haven't seen each other in person, not even once. And here we are, still going strong.
We've learned a lot about talking over each other and how to continue to do that.
Yes. The live show will be a nightmare. It's just going to be a cacophony of screaming. No one will stop talking.
I have an idea.
Are we
my thing.
Time?
Oh, hey.
Yes, Sarah. Yes,
it's going to be like this show a little bit more.
It's going to be great.
Psyched.
Can we
are you?
Can we?
You're I'm psyched.
I'm so excited. Honey, that's great news.
Can we pull up Pembroke Love's comment? I hope Nathan pops in. If you like Nathan, we got news for you. Is Nathan there on Sunday?
Nathan's popping in on
Sunday. Nathan's
popping in.
And last thing before we move on, if you're like, damn, I wish I could be at that show. That sucks. I'm not in New York or something like that. You can also buy tickets and see it online. We're streaming it, 3 cameras streaming. It's going to be really good.
Streaming and screaming. That's what we're doing all Sunday.
Mm-hmm. But in the meantime, for all you schlubbos that don't know what this is, we should drop a character in, huh? Show people what's missing out.
Let's bring out a first character. We've talked about the future. We've talked about the past. Let's talk about right now. And welcome out a very topical person. Please welcome to the Rectangles, a maskless man.
Woo!
Hi. Hey. Sorry, I couldn't help notice you noticing me in the housewares aisle and the stank face you made at me. And I just want to make sure that you know I am not a Republican. Yes, I am not wearing a mask, but it is because of how not a Republican I am. I'm vaxxed, and the CDC says masks are optional indoors for vaccinated people, and this store has lifted its mandate as well, so I am here to show everyone that I believe science. Yeah, imagine a Republican saying that shit. Yes, I know only a few people here are doing it so far, but I'm an early adopter. I pre-ordered the Zune. Okay. Sorry to bother you. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't think that I value states' rights. Okay. So you just served me a Stankosaurus burger with everything on it, and I think it's because you saw me walk into the gun aisle. But rest assured, a Republican I am not. Yes, I am buying a gun. Yes, it is an AR-15. But it is to defend myself against white supremacists. I'm Antifa, baby. Think about it. If a crazed gunman opened fire in this Walmart right now, I'd be like in the top 20 of people he'd shoot. Because though I am white as the driven snow, I am also as gay as the rainiest of bow. Well, happy Pride to you as well. Anyway, the only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun, and I'm just now realizing that's a deeply Republican talking point that I shall now walk back. Okay, bye. Oh, and I don't like Joe Biden. That wasn't helpful. I don't like Joe Biden because he isn't progressive enough. Try getting a Republican to say that. They can't. Their mouths are too full of Chick-fil-A. Oh my God, those waffle fries are sensation. What? I didn't. You did. You eat there? Gross. Wow. Wow. Huge. Gross. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. Is Your Face Outcast's 4th album? Because you are serving me a heaping helping of Stankonia right now. Simply because I was eyeing a pro-life till I die t-shirt. Hey, I like wordplay. Okay? That don't make me no Republican. Shoot. And anyway, anti-abortion fuckfaces shouldn't have the monopoly on being a proponent of living. I love life. I live life. I laugh life. I am a Democrat. I'm actually not. I'm an independent. I mean, the DNC, yikes. Donna Brazil can eat my Donna Brazier. I don't wear a brazier. But trans lives matter. So, I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I think there are fumes in here. Chemtrails, right? Because that's a conspiracy theory, and I don't believe in those. Except that Melania had a double. I absolutely believe that one. And I also believe in small government. Shit, am I a Republican?
Yeah.
Michael Hartney, showing us
Michael
how
Hartney.
it's done.
Facing some political revelations in front of the camera.
How about are you three early adopting that maskless stuff?
I am adopting. I was definitely in an Old Navy over the weekend and was probably one of 5 people not wearing
fully. Yeah. You went the whole way.
My bar on Saturday was like, the bar opened at 4 p.m. and at 1 p.m. we got an email that was like, hey, we made a decision. Nobody has to wear masks if they don't want to. We're opening fully. Like, we are doing it. And I just walked into fucking chaos, dude.
Oh,
it was like insane. And so, but if you're not vaccinated, there's an area in the front for you, literally outside. You're not allowed to come inside. There's like 4 people outside. They're like, y'all can sit out there. There's like a party in here.
And you show your vaccination card at the door?
I believe.
Or your Excelsior pass.
Excelsior. You show your
Corbin Dallas multi-pass.
Yes, Corbin Dallas.
My favorite part of that piece was how you pronounced every fucking letter in the word Zune.
Thank you.
You got some real sauce on that E at the end, even.
Zune.
Were you all Zune heads? Did y'all go all in on Zunes?
I don't know what Zune is.
It was like a Microsoft. Was it Microsoft? A Microsoft iPod.
Yeah.
There we go.
It was like a pre-iPod, I think, too. I think
it was post.
Oh, it was post. That's bad. That's bad.
Yeah, and it was the only time I ever saw one was at they were giving them away, and someone got it and was like, garbage, basically garbage.
Got a Zune. What a dream.
But do you believe that there was a Melania double? Is the real question.
I do not believe that, but I know plenty of progressives who are like, can you believe they believe all these conspiracy theories? And also, that's definitely not Melania. Like, relax.
I would definitely do that if I was.
If you were her?
If I ever get famous in any capacity, I'm definitely going to have a double to do shit I don't want to do.
Like, what's an example where you'd be like, all right, calling the double. I'm not going. Because I feel like it has to be an event where you're only seen from a distance with no possibility of facing any sort of camera or microphone. Otherwise, your double scan is up, and then you're someone who has a double, which is a worse thing than even having to do the annoying thing.
That's true. Then you got to get another double.
I mean, what if the double shoots me and takes over my life? That is also a concern.
What is that? That has to be the plot of a early '90s Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It must be. If not, I'm making it.
Is that the plot of Total Recall? Like, that has to be the plot of a Schwarzenegger movie. Simply not.
I can see it with clones, but not with a body double.
That's the movie that'll bring back Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen to the filmmaking fold.
Absolutely. I hope so. What a dream. Folks, if I'm getting a lot of feedback, by the way. I'm hearing myself back.
You mean comments and emotional feedback from...
Yes, I'm getting a lot of feedback from people, and they're saying, I want to give money to this. I like this, but I don't know how to give money to it. You can always donate to the artists at our Venmo, at Squirrel NYC. Be sure to look up the business Venmo, because we are all business. We are business in the front and business in the back. Party if you know us.
Party on the inside.
Being in business gives us pleasure.
Yes. Suggested donations $5. You can give more. Hell, and I wouldn't be mad if you did.
And drop the post office address where you can send your Zunes, because we will take those as a donation. We're working on a big Zune project. Individual
$1.35.
Yeah, 1-866 Zunes for adults. You know, that's us.
It's a charity.
It's a charity. Gosh, how about we bring somebody out? What do you say?
Wow, you're feeling sentimental tonight, Eric.
Bro, I was feeling sentimental last week. Hard. You had to sit there with me for it. After every character, I was like, "You're the best."
It was very funny. Eric was like, "Can you believe it? We're all here. We're all doing it." It was like,
Woody, that's my boy.
Yeah,
that's my boy, Woody.
That's Woody, man. My guy, dude. My guy. I don't know. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good. I think a year of rest. I'm trying to
A year of rest.
We
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm what?
You've been resting for 1 year? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, I've been sitting on my fucking ass. Here's the deal. We don't have to talk about it too much, but the industry has a way of bringing you down, and the industry has not brought me down for a year and a half. And I'm coming back, and I'm not going to let it bring me down this time. And that's the energy I'm trying to bring to life. You know,
We'll check back in July.
Yeah.
Wow.
Literally check back in after this weekend.
You can't fight that jade. That jade is strong right over there from the Hartney rectangle. That jade, that was a white shirt.
Please, I'm
it's
stuffed
jade.
in a vagina right now. That's how jade I am.
All right.
Let's bring out our next guest, huh?
Let's do it. Please.
Let's do it.
Welcome to the Squares. A woman on her first date with a white guy.
Yeah!
Ted, over here. I recognize your dockers from the picture. Yeah. No. You're not actually late. I'm here 15 minutes early. This is my first date with a white guy, and I wanted to make a good impression. So, I actually did a little research on Caucasian culture, and I just wanted to run some things by you. So apparently this place is a gastropub because the British are so good with food. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that rude? It's just that I heard that talking to people with passive aggressiveness was white people's primary form of communication. So how did you find this place? Oh, your dad owns it. All right. Well, that's convenient. Yeah, well, let's check out the menu. Let's see here. Potato salad with raisins. Okay. Fish and chips with spicy ketchup. Well, we'll see. Ooh, cauliflower steak. Oh, who knew cauliflower could be a steak? Well, that sounds good. That sounds very, how do you guys say it? Trader Joe's? Well, I think I'll have that one. So, do you have any hobbies? Improv? No? Maybe microbreweries? Maybe this one. Pawning off stuff from podcasts is your own information. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Oh, look at you. You have your own little moleskin notebook. I read about those. Can I see it? Let's see. Am I Joe Rogan White or Seth Rogen White? That is a good question. Well, I'm having a great time here. I'm just wondering, what made you want to have a date with a black woman? Because if you wanted to explore sexually, it's just like being with a white girl, except with brown nipples. Oh, you were arrested for storming the Capitol and you wanted somebody to make your case look better. Should have known.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Gregory, everybody.
Black Gregory.
Hi, Colette. How are you?
I'm great. How are you all?
Good.
Where are you?
I'm feeling very seen. Which is
Yeah.
This was for you.
Yeah,
Lots
it's like the old saying goes, inside of everyone there are two Rogans, right?
Yeah.
We're Seth,
That's
right?
always a joke. Is it
We're
Seth or
Seth.
Seth?
We're Seth.
Which one are we?
Right? Yeah. We got to have more Seth.
Colette, where are you coming at us from?
I'm in beautiful Chicago, Illinois, where the steaminess of the humid summer is just coming upon me.
Wow.
There
Look
it
at
is.
you.
Truly, the most extreme Chicago. The
What's
cold is
so
colder,
nice?
the hot is
Yeah.
hotter. It's wild.
Yes. It's wild here.
Amazing.
You show up there for winter and you think, oh, well, at least summers are mild. And then you show up in August and you're like, what is this?
No, people
What
literally
hemisphere
die
are we
from the
in?
heat here. There's no, it's all extreme here.
Wow.
Do you have an AC that you're blasting?
Do I have any what?
An AC?
Oh God, I have an AC in every single room. Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's
Right.
very important. Yeah.
Right.
I'm an AC kind of girl. And exciting news, I close on a condo this Friday where I will have
Central Air.
central air. The
Yes!
dream.
That's
Yeah.
the dream.
Congratulations!
That
Yeah.
is the dream.
My ancestors are dancing. Yes.
That
Amazing. Is this your first
absolutely
home
insane.
as an owner?
Yes, it is.
Congrats. That's incredible.
That's so exciting. And to do
She
that
grown.
during pandemic
She's a
year, that
grown
is
woman. Yeah.
yeah.
She is
Well,
grown.
You had you did have quite the pandemic, right? Because the last time we checked in was like 6 or 7 months ago, and you either got engaged or married, right?
Yes, I tricked a white man into becoming engaged to me.
Perfect. How does he
Wow.
feel about the piece?
He
Yeah.
feels good about it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a direct transcription of what happened.
He heard about it on a podcast, right? And he
Yeah.
wanted to
Yes,
explore it with
yes.
you.
Yeah, I have no creativity at all. I just wrote down what happened on our first date. That was it, word for word. Yeah. And he is Seth Rogen white. So
Good.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Absolutely. Do you have a date picked out?
we do. We're getting married on New Year's Eve.
Oh,
Ooh.
Nice.
easy to remember.
Party wedding.
Yeah, I mean, New Year's Eve when you get a certain age is kind of like not the best. So I was like, what can I do?
Noticed that.
Can you notice that?
I've noticed that.
Yeah. And I've spent so many New Year's Eve like single as well. And like that one's always hard because like people are kissing and you're like, I guess I will hold this champagne and
Well, that's why
yeah.
it was a friend. So I'm like, I want to do something that all my friends will have something like purposeful to do on New Year's Eve and we'll have fun and it'll be like always a happy day for me.
That's really nice. And it's great you're taking ownership of the kissing. You'll be the only one kissing on New
That's
Year's
fucking
Eve.
right. No pressure for
It's yours
anybody
now.
else to kiss. These lips are the only lips that matter on that day and that white man.
Wow.
In fact, I want everyone at the wedding to kiss me and no one else kisses.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a
End of
post-COVID
story.
wedding, so there's going to be hella orgies.
Hella orgies. That's good.
Hella orgies.
Hella orgies.
Colette, do you have anything you want to plug? You got anything coming
Well,
up?
I do have an upcoming thing happening. A new sketch show that'll be out on some network. We'll see what happens. Called Out of the Loop. We just filmed it in Chicago. It's all Chicago sketch people. So wrote and acting in it. And so just take a look out for it. We are just entering post-production. So it's called Out of the Loop, and it's a fun little sketch show featuring
Colette, you are having
amazing.
a fucking year.
It's really
Congratulations.
cool. Yeah,
Right.
it's been a good year.
Wow.
I'm not mad at the pandemic. I'm not mad at it.
Wow.
But like,
That's the
save
statement.
some for us. Good Lord.
Yeah.
We've
Or
been
not. Because
in
like hashtag
squalor.
reparations. So
Wow. Wow.
I can't argue with
It's
that.
time.
There's no way to
It's
argue.
time.
Can't argue.
You're correct. This is
Incredible.
Colette, thank you so much for being here. That was awesome.
Thank you so much.
Such a great piece,
Good to
Colette.
see you.
See you soon.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Holy shit.
So funny.
So
That's
good.
great.
Holy cow.
I'm gonna really take
VDMR says Michael will kiss everybody at that wedding,
that.
and
Truth.
I'm not invited to that wedding, but you're absolutely correct.
It's going to happen. Stop this wedding.
You know what a great time to go to Chicago is? New Year's Eve.
You know what? I think I was planning a New Year's Eve trip to Chicago as well.
What is this character?
Who is this?
Character
Who are
What is
you?
this?
This guy who tries to tag
Who
along.
are you?
Oh,
Are you
well,
gonna
I was
kiss him a
planning.
kiss?
You've
I don't know what's
changed.
happening.
You've changed.
I
was
like
planning.
trying this kissing thing.
The gentleman pervert has arrived.
No.
Guy who's never kissed tags along to the guy who always kisses to see if he can get some run.
That is like that would have been the third movie in the Chris Farley, David Spade trifecta of Tommy Boy and Black Sheep. That would have been the last one.
kiss tag along.
Yeah, kiss.
Wow, rough.
Great name.
Penelope
On the heels
Spheeris'
of Wedding
worst film.
Wow.
Oh man, how about we slide right into our next character? What do you think? We're talking
Let's
about
keep it
weddings.
going. It
We're
makes a
talking
lot
about
of sense.
weddings. This feels adjacent, right?
I would say
absolutely.
correct. I would say it's not even adjacent. It's like
it's in the
It's spot
pocket.
on.
Shot
It's
across
spot
the bow.
on.
Well, let's do it, and welcome to the Rectangles, a maid of honor.
Yay!
Hi. I'm so sorry I'm late. Was binging a podcast. Happy bachelorette party, Hannah. God, and it's so nice to meet all you girls. So now as Hannah's maid of honor, I thought since we're all strangers, it could be fun to get to know each other with like some naughty little conversation starters. Okay? All right. Okay, the first one is, okay, what's something you would do if there were no repercussions? Oh my God, I love this. Okay, let's start with Diane. Eat a dozen donuts. Okay. Yeah. Felicity? Sleep with your boss? Yes, bitch. I love that. Okay, for me, I would have to say murder. Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely kill someone. Absolutely. To see what it's like to snuff out a human life. What a prude, am I right? Sorry, you think my answer's weird? Okay, because, you could fuck your boss and eat 100 donuts and still live a totally normal life. I would go to prison. So I actually don't think you understood the question. Do you know what? Let's do a shot. Okay, let's do a shot. We'll loosen up. All right. To the untimely death of Hannah's single life. Woo! Yes. Oh my God. What if we play Would You Rather? Hannah and I used to play that all the time in college. Okay. I'll go first. Would you rather have no sex for a year or have sex 10 times a day for a year? Or go on a killing spree? Hannah? Sex 10 times a day for a year? Okay, slut. Okay, personally, that sounds exhausting to me. I'm torn between the killing spree and the no sex for a year, I think. Because with one, I'd obviously be committing a crime against nature. But with the other one, I would be leaving a grieving family in my wake. You know what I mean? But I would get to know what it feels like to be God. I'm going to have to go with the murder again. Oh my God, is that so bad? That's so bad. Sorry, am I one of those people who's obsessed with serial killers? Diane. A serial killer is a person who commits a series of murders over a large span of time, typically following a predictable behavioral pattern. A spree killer kills 2 or more victims in a short time in multiple locations. Like if I killed you here and then killed Felicity at the club. So no, you dummy. I'm just kidding. I love you already. We're going to be best friends. Oh my God, I almost forgot. Hold on. I got us the cutest t-shirts to wear out tonight. Okay. So Hannah gets one that says bride, obviously. Okay, great. And then the bridesmaids get one with a map of all of our major arteries. And they glow in the dark. Are you kidding? Oh my God. Is Felicity throwing up already? What a lightweight. Anyway, aren't these cute? God, I love them. The way they fit. Oh. Uh-oh. I think there's someone at the door. Hello, Mr. Delivery Man. Hannah, I think he has a package for you. And also a super exposed carotid. Ooh, let me just put on some music so you can open that box, Mr. Delivery Man. Let's see if I can. Hold on one second. Let me just see. Her legs were cut off. Her ears were cut off. Her head was severed. She laid down in the grass. None of her legs were attached. Her arms were attached, but mangled. Oh my God, this is my favorite podcast. Veronica, what the fuck? Why did you turn that off? Look, I know we're all like from different parts of Hannah's life, but I thought we could at least pretend to like each other since this night is about Hannah's happiness. I guess I was wrong. Thank you. Full disclosure, though, I did poison Felicity. Bachelorette party! Woo!
love.
Woo.
All right, around
You
the
know,
horn.
maybe tonight just isn't the night for sound.
Maybe.
just not sounds.
It is how it
It's
is.
just not sounds night, but I made it
Seamless.
work. I made it work is the important thing.
Around the horn, though. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Nope, go. You go. You're about to say something.
Hey, go ahead.
Eric, go ahead.
I was just going to make us all answer the question, would you rather not have sex for a year or have sex 10 times a day?
Day for a year.
For a year.
I'd be counting the days.
Or go on a killing spree.
Or go on a killing spree.
I feel like just what Michael, Sarah, when you defined the difference between a serial killer and a killing spree, Michael was like, yeah.
Absolutely.
Really?
It was like, thank you for
moment.
educating the children.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, back to the serious question. If you're going to sleep 8 hours a day, right, you got 16 hours to have sex 10 times.
I don't sleep 8 hours a day, so I have a lot of time to manage the 10 sexes.
Okay. Well, let's just say 8 hours. You got about 90 minutes between sex, right? Give or take.
Between sex.
Ding, ding, ding. Off to sex. See you guys in 90. And I said, guys.
Can I ask y'all a question that inspired this? I was just having lunch with someone today, and they said, "What would you do if you were the star of like a Groundhog's Day? Like if you knew you would wake up and everything would reset?" And I said, probably jump off a cliff and/or kill someone. And then I needed some time to step back and look at that.
Yeah. That was your gut answer.
I was like, I would jump off a cliff just to see what that's like, and then I'd wake up the next day and I'd kill someone, but then they'd be fine the next day. I just want to know what that feels like. And then
have you seen Groundhog's Day?
Yeah.
Have you seen Groundhog's Day?
Important question. Have you seen the movie?
I've roughly seen it, but he does kill himself a lot in there, right?
Roughly seen it?
Does he kill other people?
I don't remember if he kills other people. He definitely kills himself, and he kills the groundhog.
Right, but he kills himself after a while. I'm talking about first thing I would do.
You're like, day one, you'd kill yourself?
No, we're concerned with your answer as well. You don't have to paint the picture.
I just like to see what it's like. Maybe not day one, maybe day 3, so I know there's a pattern that it will. But
you have infinity. Take some time to paint or something before you're
I already
all right.
Here's
Time
the thing,
to try suicide.
I already do everything that wouldn't land me in prison, so.
So you're moving right to prison? Surely there's something you could do, like farm or something. You're not farming a lot.
You would
like,
farm?
No, I'm just saying the idea. I think the lesson of the movie is you want to sample every aspect of the world.
Justin,
I
very
want to know
last
what's so
thing
good.
you should be doing is farm. Farm is a time-intensive process.
Farm is crazier than murder.
You wouldn't even work because you couldn't grow the crops. They would go back to ungrown in a day.
You guys all need to see this movie.
You'd really learn a lesson.
Piano.
Yes, he slowly learns to play the piano. That's a thing you could do. You can't grow a crop.
You would become a better gardener, but you wouldn't.
Exactly.
The plants wouldn't grow.
It's the same. It's all about experiencing every aspect of the world.
You know what I would do?
Everything, but what
would you do?
I'd watch Shrek.
Get the fuck out of here.
Every day for my whole life, I'd watch Shrek.
I can't believe we have a more concerning answer than what Sarah said. Is just what you said.
Would you? So if you lifted weights during Groundhog Day,
I would fuck 10 times a day. I'd fuck 10 times a day. I'd fuck jumping off a cliff with Shrek. Fuck Shrek. I'd fuck Shrek.
I'd fuck Shrek.
In a suicide situation.
You would fuck Shrek.
You would fuck.
Yeah.
It's weird that Eric were like, Eric would fuck Shrek, but Hartney would fuck Shrek.
I don't
want to watch his movie, but I would fuck him.
Excuse me. Just to be clear, I would not fuck Shrek. I would make love to Shrek, and there's a difference. There's a subtle difference between those two things.
Okay, beautiful. Marry, fuck, kill, only Shrek. Oh, you guys both want.
Yes. All right, let's move on. Jesus Christ.
Yes, all right.
Hey, speaking of Shrek, coming up after this is the Squirrel Jam with Shrek with 2 C's because he's got a thick green ass.
We'll do a bit about it later, me and Eric will. Don't worry.
Yeah. Talk about it again. It'll be essentially what you guys just talked about. Just
be a killer bet.
Format.
It's going to crush. But in the meantime, speaking of Shrek, a movie, let's welcome out to the rectangles the captain of the Titanic.
Yeah!
Everyone, brace for impact. Iceberg! Hold steady. Cut the engines. Engage all alarms. Good God, have mercy on us. I think we should all kiss. Well, things seem to have stabilized. We've made it past the beast. Incredible work, everyone. Well done. Forget the panic, huh? No need to dwell on that moment. I think many things were said in that moment. But now it is time for us to reassure the passengers, get back on course, and set full steam ahead. What's that, Irish Thomas? 5 compartments have taken on water. Well, there's no denying it. The Titanic is going to sink. We must prepare to disembark. Evacuate the ship. Also, though, it's our last chance to kiss each other with absolutely no consequences. What do we say? No, you're right. There are lives at stake. No one cares about who I want to kiss. As your captain, I cannot be so selfish. Though, isn't this kind of the time to be a little bit selfish and get some kisses in before... No. Right. It seems my judgment has erred. Let us carry on then. We're getting every soul off of this boat, and we will survive. God damn it! No need for any acts of desperation. Yes. What is it, Welsh Thomas? We don't have enough boats for everyone. We've only got room for half. My God. Well, quick then. We should start with the children. Load them on first. They're no good for kissing anyway. Best to put the kiddies to bed so that we, the adults, may play. Please. Please, no need for the pistol, Percy. Message received. We're not all going to kiss. Okay. We have lives to save. Packer, make sure our lifeboat for the captain's company is freed for passenger use. Get us some of the life preservers as well. Now, the rest of you. We need to keep this ship afloat as long as possible. Have the overflow pumps been activated? Good. That will buy us some precious minutes. Oh, damn it. The bow is rising. The pumps are not enough, and I've knocked my elbow. Something absolutely terrible. No, I'll be okay. It's just a little boo-boo. Nothing a small kiss can't fix, make it feel better. Oh, well, excuse me, it's an entirely different kind of kiss, all right? Rather maternal, isn't it? This is a boo-boo. Nothing sensual. What is it, Scottish Thomas? Permission to speak granted. Wait, you'd like a kiss as well? Well, that makes 2 of us. Come on. Who else is holding out, huh? How about you? What about you, Glengarry? Huh? How about this? Truth or dare? Truth? My God! What is wrong with you, Glengarry? Get a hold of yourself! You were supposed to say dare. Wait, ugly Benjamin, what are you doing? You're getting far too close in your... That wasn't a kiss? I want the real thing, like you mean it. What in God's name is it, Italian Thomas? You found life preservers. Excellent. The boilers are about to explode. Heavens. And you've draped a red kerchief over the captain's lamp. Well, now this certainly is a mood. Yes, here we are. Yes, bring it in. Everyone now. Yes, closer. Gentlemen, it has been an honor kissing you all tonight. Except you, English Thomas, grow some lips.
Grow some lips.
Evan Garden, everybody.
Evan Garden.
Hey, what's up?
How are you?
Love that Titanic hat that you had just waiting for this.
Just had it sitting around, you know?
Love this genre version of like Tommy S and Katie B. Irish Tom. It's so funny.
Yeah, you got to have them. You got to have them. Represent everybody, you know?
You know?
And I apologize that when I introduced you, I thought Titanic had 3 T's in it.
Yeah.
And I was pretty positive Titanic had 3 T's in it. If you had my back up against the wall, that's what I
So that wasn't a mistake. You really believed that.
Well, it was a mistake. It was a mistake in
But is it a mistake you've been making for quite a while now?
It was an error in my education. Someone failed me somewhere along the line.
Titanic.
The Titanic.
Wait, you're saying that's what you thought it was?
That's what you thought it was.
Yeah, I didn't just say it like an idiot. I thought that's what it was.
You really should have gone with I said it like an idiot.
I really go to drag school or something because that's how drag queens talk.
Titanic.
Titanic, hunty.
Eric, I thought at first that I spelled it Titanic and that you were just like honoring me and really you were like, he must have done this intentionally.
Yeah, no, I think you did do that. Let me look back to
okay. Yeah, go check it out. Yeah.
Almost positive.
No.
This is only adding to the Eric mythology. That we have so many questions about.
Someone added it. Get out of here. It's not the Titanic.
What can you do? I never watched the Titanic. I've never seen it. Is it good?
I don't know. It's fine.
I can't talk to you.
Evan's like,
I've also never seen it.
Whoa.
Really?
We are.
What were you guys doing in 1997?
Podcasts. We started podcasts.
We were
You started podcasts.
We were podcasting.
I was recording a podcast on a Zune, and I just mailed it around to people. It was an early podcast.
Evan, what did you Google to find that background?
This was Titanic control room. I want to say. I want to go with control room. Most photos that I could find with like cockpit, control room, bridge, whatever it was, is from apparently there was a second like replica Titanic made a few years ago.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I think behind this there's like a modern control panel, and it's jarring to see. You know, the greatest wreck in all of history has been reset upon the seas. Wild.
We love that.
Very cool.
We love that.
Yeah.
Wow. Your beard looks good too. Talk to me about your beard. What's going on with that?
You know, it's growing out. I put a little oil in it before the show so that it might like stay in one place because
Let me tell you,
pretty wispy.
It shows. I can tell you put a little bit of effort into that.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. I almost never do. So this was a gamble.
This is huge. Huge. It paid off.
Massive.
We got some shows coming up, right? For you?
We got some shows coming up. Yeah, my sketch team, Young Douglas, is going to be hosting a new weekly sketch showcase at Squirrel at Caveat called Acorns.
Come on.
And we're in the first show. I mean, who booked us? We did. That's the magic.
You cracked it.
If you wanted to go right, you booked yourself.
We wanted to do it. Yeah, so we booked. Young Douglas is doing one of the slots on the first Monday. That's next Monday. Holy heck, right around the corner. And we're going to be joined by House Party, which was formerly a Magnet house team, which is also very exciting.
Yo, how cool is that?
Very
cool. So cool. What a dream.
Let's get that link to the ticket.
Yeah, we can get the link.
Can we do that?
We can show up.
Throw that shit up there. Acorns. What a nice little.
That's so cute.
It's a little homage. You know, we're going around New York collecting the very best sketch comedy and storing it away at the Squirrel Theater at Caveat. That's
right
what we're
in
doing.
your big cheeks.
There's a backstory, like a Disney attraction.
That's the dream.
You get it. So yeah, so that's coming up, and it's super exciting.
That's awesome.
Very exciting.
Very cool. Well, Evan, thank you so much for being here. That was so much fun, and your beard is. I just
flourishing.
Look up about it. You look
so
good.
Healthy.
It's very period. Again, I know we commented on the hat, the beard, the photograph behind you, and let me say the jacket and shirt are working as well. So
Thank you.
We can really set the stage.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
You're
Full
firing on
service
all cylinders,
character
man.
work.
Good shit. All right, thanks, Evan.
See ya.
Thank you, Evan.
Later.
Bye. God, I love.
Really
the
broke
craft
it
If y'all
down.
haven't seen Young Douglas, every
Very
time
good.
they perform, their shows get better and better. So this live show on Monday is going to be just fucking great. So
Okay, great.
check it out.
That's gonna be awesome.
You get to see a sketch show every Monday, everybody, in person.
Amazing.
It's incredible.
Wow.
Every single Monday, huh?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Wow.
I can't think of a single show that makes a whole sketch show in 1 week. That's crazy.
But they feature other people's sketches, right?
Oh, yeah, no, it's always a different group. They're hosting. Usually it's 2 different groups, but they'll like put up a sketch. Like
Yeah.
they'll put up something they're working on.
Yeah, like a little acorn, they want to become a great tree.
A mighty
Exactly.
oak.
Indeed.
Very cool.
Mighty oak.
Right.
A mighty oak. How come Titanic doesn't have 3 T's in it? That's weirding me out now. I'm thinking
It
about
is
that.
weird. That's weird. That
Should,
is
right?
weird. Yeah, it should have more T's.
Titanic?
Titanic.
Titanic.
Titanic. I kind of tried to overpronounce because I normally pronounce words. Oh, thank you so much. Let's throw a 4th T in that thing.
Yeah.
Titanic.
That's what that word means.
The Titanic.
Titanic.
The Titanic.
All those.
Wow.
Thick. Oh, wow.
That's why it was so vulnerable to the ice. All those harsh consonants made it just like so fragile.
Yeah.
Look at that
Yes.
thing.
Yeah,
It's
you
like a
need a
white
nice
picket
round
fence.
vowel.
Exactly.
Now we have someone's Twitch handle right there for sure. Wow, what a dream.
Wow. Overstating our influence, perhaps, but I believe it.
That's a joke for me. That's a joke for me, and that's okay.
Hey, if you want to jump on Twitch now, take Titanic. It's yours, kid.
Yours.
Get into that Twitch life, Titanic style.
What a dream. God. And if you're enjoying the show and you want to toss a little kirsch to the audiences, you could always donate to us. You could Venmo us at the Squirrel NYC.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's
Where's
right.
the? Oh, there she is.
There she is.
There's Lydia
is.
Ron Hubbard.
Oh yeah! Look at that white girl
Oh.
dancing.
It's
Incredible.
I didn't know the name of that.
Oh yeah,
that
that's
little guy.
Lydia Ron Hubbard.
I had no
Oh.
idea. Elron.
I didn't.
What a dream.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a dream.
Who,
Yeah, you
who
throw
named?
Huh?
I would say who named the squirrels in such a religious way.
Maybe me.
Hmm.
Sounds like you.
It was like
Sure,
a
sounds like
Borobish
you.
bit. I mean, all of this is a Borobish bit. The whole
All
Squirrel
right,
Theater
Mary
is a Borobish
fuck
bit.
killed that digital squirrel.
Yeah.
Mary.
Yes, please.
Solid cue. Solid cue.
I love that. That's how we think the game is played. It's a yes or no, marry, fuck, kill.
Would you yes or no all 3 of them? That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Sorry, absolutely
Yeah.
not.
No? Okay.
I stopped short of fucking. I'm
Good
so
moves.
sorry.
There's Millie. All right. Shrek, marry, fuck, and kill. That's what we're talking about, big anime
That's
girl
exactly what
motorcycle.
Great
That's what
news.
we are talking about.
Great
Couldn't
news.
have said it better.
Now, I don't want to bring things down, but this next character, it might change the tenor of the room a little bit.
Mhm.
You have to have variety.
You gotta have
Yeah.
variety. So please welcome into your eyes and ears, everyone, a eulogy.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Schön, schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen.
Hello. Good afternoon. It is those of you that don't know me, my name is Pastor John Paluccio. You have all been so welcoming to me, despite the fact that I am new to this town, new to this church, and honestly new to religion of any kind. Up until a few weeks ago, I was an actor living in Brooklyn. You may recognize me from an episode of Blue Bloods where I played confused idiot asshole. Well, my improv theater closed down recently, God's will, no doubt, and I was out of options. I had been surviving by coaching the all-male Herald team Boner Storm, whose claim to fame was exclusively shouting. I did my best to apply my improv skill set to jobs like Twitter person and package thief, but I really found my calling when your beautiful born-again Christian church placed an ad looking for anyone to tell us what to do. So here I am, and here is also the corpse or body or soul or whatever of your beloved congregant Gary Yarborough, who I am here to eulogize. I am humbled by the gravity of the situation. Now, just so you know, what you're about to see is completely improvised, has never been done before, and will never be done again. It's completely made up on the spot. I've never read a Bible. In fact, this book I'm holding is just a copy of some Shakespeare stuff that I haven't opened since I dropped out of the theater program at Columbia. So let's begin. Can I get a suggestion of anything at all? Anything. Wow, real funeral crowd here, getting a lot of shocked looks and sad faces, especially from the weepy widow over here. Yes, you sir, in the pink rolled up sleeves, inappropriate for a funeral, might I say. Could you give me a suggestion of anything at all?
Frame.
Frame, yes. Frame makes me think of criminals turning on each other. One of them goes to the police. The police are there. The police. Gary Yarborough loved his work. It was his life. He was a captain in the fart police, where he would go around town arresting all of the people who smelt it, yet surprisingly didn't dealt it. He retired just last year after solving a cold case about a dinosaur that farted so bad it killed all the other dinosaurs. That dinosaur, his weepy widow, callback, nailed it. For the second beat of this eulogy, I'm just reading Gary's will here, and he wants you all to open mouth kiss his corpse and then weekend at Bernie's him into fucking Shrek. You're up, gentleman pervert. Callback 2, nailing it. Gary would have loved that. Unlike his big son here, who's no doubt calling the police, the fart police. And now for the third beat, I'm going to do something unexpected, like just speaking gibberish, which is something I saw Monkey Dick do in 2008. Gooba dooba bow bow, Gary Yarborough. Okay. Get in here, all you family members and loved ones. Group game. Can you believe we're all pregnant with Gary Yarborough's baby? Oh, what's that? Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I'm just being told that Gary actually was a police officer who died in the line of duty when he rescued a baby Shrek who farted himself into a tree. Callback number 3. That's a show. I'm Pastor John Paluccio. I'm here for the rest of the night, calmly comforting these distraught relatives and starting an epic game of Big Buddha. Who's up first? Big Buddha, Big Buddha, Big Buddha.
Oh, my God.
Justin Tyler.
Wow.
Tyler, everyone.
This is interesting because, sometimes we live on parallel paths. Did you play the game Big Buddha or Big Booty?
When it started when I was first coming up at the UCB Theater here in New York, it was called Big Buddha. And at some point it became Big Booty. And I never knew why.
Wow.
Is that true? Michael, we were there starting at about the same time. Is that accurate?
I actually knew it as Big Booty before I even started at UCB, so that was not my journey, but I appreciate that it was yours.
Oh, cool. Maybe I just had a really thoughtful improv coach when I was first starting. It was like, it's Buddha, feel it.
Oh my gosh, what a dream.
Sarah, there is no more Beetlejuice shit happening than what is happening right now. We keep talking about it.
My cat is walking along the Beetlejuice chair.
It's incredible.
Why did you guys do the Mario music for Beetlejuice, though?
I don't know.
Because it is the same. There are watch.
Musical flex.
It's similar.
Is it?
Leave me alone. Yeah, it is similar.
I'm not coming for you about music.
I'm not either. I'm just interested.
It's the opening things is like a did it. It's similar.
I really like Beetlejuiced. I really like it.
Love it.
It's pretty good.
Catherine O'Hara, are you fucking kidding me?
You guys like Beetlejuiced?
Great. I rough watched Beetlejuice a couple times.
Beetlejuiced?
I gotta watch it again.
I've roughly watched it.
My God, what
not a phrase. It's not a phrase, Sarah.
I roughly watched Titanic.
Watched it.
It means I watched it while I was doing something else.
Beetlejuiced.
I was once removed from watching it.
We're good at knowing things. Is something that I think we've proven tonight. If nothing else, we've proved that.
Justin, do you know that Fart Police is a real name of a New York City improv group?
No, it can't be.
Yeah,
I didn't know that, but I 100% believe it. It was not a reference to them. I was just thinking of something a bad improviser would say in the middle of an improv scene. No knocking against Fart Police
right now.
It's almost like that name is a little first thought.
That's what I'm talking about. But that was intentional on my part, and perhaps intentional on Fart Police's part. If I may bear the standard of Fart Police.
You absolutely said fart and not part, and
okay, I'm doing some comedy up here.
You're caught, bitch. You got Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
I love how Beetlejuice just pops up occasionally during the show. These are things we could get.
So stupid.
Oh my god!
This is living. This is living, baby.
This is life.
Then we only have 20 more characters to go, so we should.
Might as well hit the next one up. We love.
Everybody, this is exciting. I'm excited. Please welcome into the virtual rectangles John Hancock, insecure about how big he signed the Declaration of Independence.
Hey, knock knock. It's your colleague John Hancock over here. You know me, cock of the 13 colonies. First comes the hand, then comes the cock. Wow, crazy. We're here, 1776, Second Constitutional Convention here in Philadelphia, just trying to get our freedom from old King George back in Britain. Upper management, am I right? I mean, the royalty back there has been riding our asses. Speaking of which, actually, Tommy Jefferson over there, Tommy J, the J-Dog, he was thinking we should send a little note over to King George, letting him know we kind of want to spin off on our own, you know, do our own thing as the United States. I say that's a great idea. He says he wants to call it the Declaration of Independence. I say, wouldn't call it that, big fancy words, but he's a lawyer, you know, those guys, that's how they do it. Anyways, I'm walking around the office. That's why I'm walking around the office, just asking everybody to sign right here. You'll see I took the liberty of signing first, so you can just sign right next to it there. Yeah, go ahead. I see you signed kind of smaller than I did. Did you notice that? You signed way smaller. It says John Hancock, way bigger. You don't think people will think I'm like some kind of asshole for signing if I have the biggest signature on the whole Declaration of Independence? I'm getting ahead of myself. Everyone else is probably going to sign as big as I did. And then the real risk is that they won't be able to read your name, right? John Adams. Yeah, I think we might lose that name to history. Anyways, Francis, come over here. Yeah, come on. We're all signing this little note going around the office. If you could just sign right here. You'll see some other people signed it a little bit smaller than I did, but they're just playing a little joke. We like to have fun here with that kind of workplace. You know, I oughta with these guys. Anyways, right? All things being really serious, you should sign a little bit bigger just so we can all read it, you know. Go ahead. You signed smaller too. Did you not hear me when I said you did hear me and you just thought it would be funny? What's funny about that? What's funny? Is it funny that we're trying to found a country here? Did you hear that we're doing that? Is it funny that we're trying to unite these states? Is that funny? I don't see what's funny here. We need to present a united front here. No, I'm not overblowing the situation. We need to present a united front here. Okay. What are they saying over in France? Liberty, equality, fraternity. I don't feel any of that right now. And you're saying that's funny. You're saying it's more like liberty, equality, fragility right now. That's not funny, actually. That's not funny. And I'll tell you what, it's not weak or fragile of me to stand up to bullies. And that's what you're doing right now. Who else? Abraham, get over here. I need a favor, all right? We're passing this note around, getting it signed. Abraham, we're friends, right? You remember when your wife was really sick and I brought that whole bucket of leeches to help cure her? Remember, her skin was disgusting and you couldn't even go near her. You were throwing up in the corner and I had to be the one who placed the leeches directly on her skin. You remember this, right, Abraham? Doesn't that mean something? You heard what I was yelling about earlier. Abraham, just sign big here. Sign big here, please. You signed small too. Well, you know what? Coming from you, Abraham, I'm not surprised because you have small hands. You have small hands. And I'll say that to you right now. I know you're insecure about it. You all have small hands in this room, okay? And you know what they say? Small signature, small penis. I'll stoop that low. I don't give a fuck. I'm very angry right now, okay? You're all big, strong revolutionaries when you're drinking and getting wasted in Boston and tipping a couple of barrels of tea in the ocean. But when it comes time to sign a piece of paper, you turn into little baby hands? What is this? Grow up. Oh. William, get over here. William, come right here. Okay, William, you're going to sign big here if you care about what you sign small to. William, what little bumfuck colony are you representing here? What little fucking tiny little Rhode Island? All right, do you want Rhode Island to become a state after this, or do you want me to combine you with Connecticut? Because I'll combine you with Connecticut. I do not give a fuck right now. I'll do it so fast your head will fucking spin. All right, if everyone's going to act up like this in here, if everyone's going to behave like this, we're not going to do that little company day down at the Delaware River that we were planning, okay? We're going to take a nice day off. We're going to go down to the water, have a couple of brews, and I was going to bring a couple of wenches. You know I was going to bring a couple of wenches, and I know you're all married, and I was going to keep it on the down low. But no water, no wenches anymore. Someone get me a bigger piece of paper. I'm going to rip this shit up, and we're going to start over, okay? And we're going to have enough room for everyone to sign big. All right, I won't do it. I know Thomas worked very hard. One last person. Quincy, come over here, Quincy. Give me your hand, Quincy. Give me your fucking hand. Take this quill. All right. I'm going to make you sign big. I'm going to make you fucking sign. Don't resist. Don't fucking. Ow, Quincy, you hurt me. Did everybody see that? Quincy hurt me, and he knows I have gout. He knows I have gout, and he hurt me while everyone must be feeling very sorry for me, and they'll do whatever I tell them to do, like sign big now, right? Oh, you all saw me attack him first. Well, that's funny because you didn't have eyes earlier. All right, you didn't have eyes earlier when I was pointing to where how big you should sign. You couldn't see then, could you? Fuck you all, okay? You all have little dicks and you all have wooden teeth. You geriatric fucks. Goodbye.
Oh my God.
Alec Chang, everybody.
Oh, I love that.
So
the piece so good, he didn't even have to leave the cocktail party to perform it.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm on a trip right now visiting some friends, and I had to duck into a different room.
I'm obsessed.
I love it.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And let me throw this out to you. Is that an Elsa wig?
You caught me. You've been in the back aisle of the Party City as well, huh? Desperately looking for something that looks like an old man wig.
That's dad eye. Justin has a dad eye.
Dad eye on you. When you swirled the ponytail out, I was like, holy shit, he's at the end of Let It Go. He's in his ice palace. He's about to turn his clothes blue. I love it.
Incredible.
Thank you.
God, this is funny. I'm going to start telling people if I want to be mean that they got wooden teeth. I think that's great.
You wooden teeth having motherfucker. That's such a funny piece, man. I
have gout.
It's really good.
Thank you. I really
I
appreciate
love
it.
that.
Thanks for having me on. It's super
Alex,
fun.
where is your vacation? Where are you?
So I'm in New York right now. I've been living in Minnesota. I come to visit. Wow, look at this. Everything's swirling.
Heard about.
And I'm hanging out. There's improvisers in that room, of course. No improvisers that aren't improvisers. So
is the door locked?
No.
The door's not. And they were all like, should we come in and jerk off? I'm like,
No.
Yeah.
They should have.
All right, let him in.
Bring in the boys.
Just a
I
10
want to
minute
see them
set.
jerk off.
Oh my goodness.
So are you in? So you live in Minnesota now?
Yes. I
And
do.
so you're just visiting New York.
I
Do you have
am.
any plans to return to New York someday?
Someday. Although I got to say, it's nice to not feel like I'm on the edge of like financial ruin every single moment that I'm walking around.
Weird. What a weirdo
it's
you
kind
are.
of relaxing. Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah.
It's so strange of you.
No.
What do apartments cost there? Like $3,000, $4,000 a month?
Yeah. To buy. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Should return some
Eric.
pop bottles. Get a place.
Yeah.
Wow. Pop bottles. Eric thinking of making
Killed
a
with the
move.
improvisers.
I think
I
I
love
would
it out
do.
there.
I think just with no knowledge, I think I would do very well there. I think I would do.
Wow. A Minnesota flex. What do you mean by very well?
With
I just
no
think I would.
knowledge.
I would. Yeah, I just think that I would assimilate myself into the culture in a really big way. I think.
Alex, what do you think?
I don't think it would even take that much assimilation, right? Because a lot of it is just being a nice looking white dude, which you are, and that's no shade, right? But you'll fit right in.
That's the opposite of shade. That's a huge compliment. I appreciate you. Wow. Holy shit. That means a lot coming from POV, like I'm basically holding your dick. It's I appreciate that.
I really like being looked down on. This is an angle I don't think we've seen yet.
I know.
I appreciate it. I feel tiny. I feel wayfished.
It's an absolute flex. It's a power move.
It's a power move for sure. Do you take Zoom meetings like this?
Yeah. In the wig and in the usually just a t-shirt. I don't know.
Yeah, that'll make a boss insecure. Yeah,
like your sharp sideways angle as well with like the shadows. So this is giving me like student film vibes.
It's unnerving for sure.
Yeah,
La cinema.
Absolutely.
It worked with the character though. I liked it. I mean, John Hancock famously tall. Everyone else famously short and
tall man.
Small.
Tall man with huge hands.
Alex, thanks for being here. Get back to the party.
Thank you guys.
Great to see you. Have fun in New York.
Pour one out for us. Bye. I love that piece. I really love that piece.
Holy fuck.
That's fun.
I love it.
The new take on that.
None of you are going to believe this.
What?
But we only have one character left.
Oh my god.
And that means that Justin.
Sorry, I have to get out of here. This is the part of the show where I just close my eyes and think about, science and math and just like let information swirl above me because I'm always taking. Oh, yes.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I like the idea that we have our own thing while they do this shit.
No, absolutely. I was going to say
this shit.
That means there's no comedy for the rest of the night.
How dare you? Don't you fool me? Don't you trick me?
We're done.
No, we were going to have our own thing. We were going to do something else.
No comedy for the rest of the night. Unbelievable.
Incredible. So there is comedy still. Both of you are incorrect.
Oh no. Do you hear that, Justin? There's more comedy.
It turns out that if you stick around, watch the Squirrels Twitch channel or Squirrels YouTube channel, not only is there going to be an improv jam at 9:30 hosted by Shrek, but they're doing that improv jam every single Wednesday night this month after Characters Welcome. So you can do the Squirrel Jam with Shrek. You can be a part of it.
Part of the show.
There's a Google form. You can sign up. You'll be put in a group. You'll have like 8 minutes or something to do improv. It will be dope.
The Google form, is that where you claim you choose what Shrek character you're going to be?
You choose, yes, exactly. Well, you choose which of the Shrek films you're going to recreate one scene from. Well, none of this is true. Please don't do Shrek scenes.
I'm going to be the dragon when she puts eyeshadow on.
There's three types of improvisers, right? There's dragons when she puts eyeshadows on. There's farquads. And there's gingerbread men. Those are the three different types of improvisers.
Wow. Everyone's three favorite characters. Everyone's three favorite characters. From
ones who talk really high.
Yeah.
So check that out. That's going to be super fun. And we should welcome out our last character of the night.
Let's do it.
Incredible.
What a dream.
Please welcome out a woman after my own heart. Please, a woman who loves hot sauce.
Yes!
Janice, I'm so happy we're getting breakfast here today because I had a friend at church talking on Facebook saying their hollandaise sauce is really spicy. And I love spicy sauce. Usually I keep a little bottle of sriracha in my purse, but my grandkids threw it in the pool. So today, I'm going to have to trust this Buford, Georgia IHOP. And if this is not as spicy as the inside of the devil's coochie, I'm going to leave a Yelp review so bad that this place gets shut down faster than a porta potty at a chili cook-off. I'm just saying. I don't want you to I'm having you prepared, Janice, for what could happen at this table. I'm sorry. I just want you to be prepared. Janice? This is not spicy at all. This is not spicy at all, Janice. This tastes like it was made by Taylor Swift. Where's our server? Melinda! I'm sorry. I'm going to be nice. But if she doesn't bring me a Ziploc bag full of Carolina Reaper peppers, I'm going to kill that woman. I'm going to kill that A Carolina Reaper pepper. That's the hottest pepper in the world. And I sprinkle it on my froyo. And right now there's a big bag of it sitting in the middle of my pool. Hi, Melinda. Yes. Do you see my hat? It says sauce boss. Because I am the sauce boss. I like hot sauce on my eggs. I like hot sauce on my fruit. I wish you were covered in hot sauce, Melinda. I really do. And I'm going to tip 20% because I know COVID's been hard for service workers, but I want this to be so hot that my eyes fall out and I start pissing lava. Janice, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it from you, Janice. You tried to send back your Diet Coke for being too spicy. I'll tell you what, you bring me a little cup of sriracha. If you don't have that, maybe dig through your purse and see if you can find some hot Cheeto crumbs at the bottom of it that I can put in. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry, Janice. I'm not trying to start a scene. Why don't we just talk about you? Let's talk. Change the subject. How's the divorce going? Okay. Well, I always said he was a piece of shit, and he looks like Paul Giamatti from Big Fat Liar. I've always said that. I always said that. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. No, it's not you. I get bad heartburn. I get really bad heartburn. And the only way I can really fix it is if I have something spicy. But you know what? You just keep talking about what you're talking about. I'm going to listen. I'm fine. Melinda. Okay. No, I'm fine. I'm listening to what you're saying. Well, if it was up to me, that man would rot in hell. Melinda. No, I'm okay. Melinda, please. I'm going to die over here. Would you bring that? Thank you. I'm sorry, James. Give me one moment. That looks good. Thank you. That looks really good. Let's see what it tastes like. Melinda, I like that. Melinda, I like that. That's really good. Thank you. Thank you. See, now that, Janice, is spicy. That is spicy. Also, you're going to have to pay for all of this because my wallet is in my purse, and my purse, I'll tell you right now, is floating in the middle of my pool.
Oh, boy.
Kendall Landreth, everybody.
Kendall.
Oh, thank you guys for having me.
Of course.
So fun. I have two major questions. One, what is that basketball flag hanging there? It's killing me. It's so funny that it's just in a little bit, and that's it.
I'm actually.
Oh my God. I can't believe that is what it is.
Crazy.
It's woven.
What is that? Where is that from?
I'm in my girlfriend's room, which was my first mistake. I shouldn't have done this, but this is theirs. And I've never asked. I didn't ask.
Well, report back to us with context.
Find out what craft basketball.
That is what a basketball witch wears.
Yes, exactly.
I thought it was going to be obviously it was going to be a huge fucking
long thing.
Yeah, it just keeps going around. Well, for the longest time, they told me they liked basketball on our first date, but they like watching it. And for some reason, it took me months to get out of my head that they were a really good basketball player. I thought they were for so long. And I told my friends, my new girlfriend is so good at basketball. She has a tapestry.
It's proof. That's proof. The fact that it's also sort of standing alone in the middle of the wall, perfect.
I have a lot of balls to choose from.
I've never seen anything better.
Now, Justin, you have another major question.
I have another major question. Where did you get the Sauce Boss hat? In what context did that come to you, or did you seek it out?
This is so embarrassing. It sounds like I have no belongings, but this is also my girlfriend's. And their mom made this for them. They asked their mom.
They're also a sauce witch.
She's a COVID nurse, by the way. Her mom is a COVID nurse. And in the middle of the hardest time in history. She was like, "You got to make me this hat," and her mom did.
Oh my God.
And yesterday I walked in the room and I said, I got to write a character. And I saw this on the wall and I said, that'll do. That'll be fine.
Absolutely.
That'll do.
Truly iconic.
Well,
I cannot believe both of those things are from the same person.
Incredible. Speaking of your characters, can we throw Kendall's handle back up there? Jorge, your videos of you pretending to be your mom on TikTok and Instagram, is that correct?
Yeah, I repost the TikToks.
They're so damn funny. They're so funny. Everybody, please follow. God, they're so funny.
Thank you.
That's awesome. We love.
So funny.
So fun.
Where's your shirt?
Where
from?
are you, Kendall?
I was afraid to ask.
Is that your girlfriend's shirt? Because I'll kill myself.
This is mine. I paid for this. This is I'm a little embarrassed by this as well. This is the Target Pride collection.
Yeah.
Happy Pride.
And I wore it for Pride for the show, but I do actually like it. Like I went, everyone's like, "Oh, did you buy that as a joke?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess so." But I think it's pretty cool.
I was gonna guess that because one of the things with your mom videos, I feel like, is just how like overly supportive.
Yes, I try to buy. I'll see something like I saw it the other day. There was a magazine and it had like Kamala Harris on the front of it, and usually I wouldn't really think about purchasing that, but because I play this mom character now, I try to pick up things that she would be holding.
Yeah.
Wow. What a dream.
Target Pride collection sponsoring.
Yeah.
I like the text.
Are you actually are you a little bit of a sauce boss yourself? Do you enjoy the spicy things?
No, not at all. It's really embarrassing. I hate being that person at a restaurant. I always have to be like, "Is it gonna be spicy?" But I have no tolerance for spicy. I don't
wouldn't have guessed that on the what were you eating? Pudding? Yogurt?
This was tuna salad out of my fridge that is not good, to be honest. It has been in there a while, so that's not what a lot of it didn't make. They don't serve hollandaise sauce at IHOP, I don't think, and they don't serve this, that's for sure.
Wait, can I ask? You said it was out of your fridge, but you're at your girlfriend's place, right?
Well, this is getting into.
We have been answering
So
these
many
questions.
things behind the curtain.
a couple minutes.
We're getting. You can say no more questions at any time.
At any time.
You've given us so
How many
much.
people have each of you had sex with before each other? I think that's what everyone needs to know right now.
Is there anything else you want to plug, Kendall, other than your awesome social media?
I mean, no, is that a bad answer? I think just making videos every day on TikTok. If you want to go check them out.
Every day?
Every single day.
Wow.
That's incredible. Great job.
I don't know, but I'm in and it's every day, yes.
That's so good.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for doing it. So fun.
good.
See you soon. Thanks, Kendall.
Bye.
Oh my God. So
One of
fun.
my favorites.
What a dream.
Oh,
So
man.
much fun.
Love that.
Oh,
That
boy.
basketball really got
Is
me.
really
that,
funny.
that turn where it was like only a half an inch longer than what
And
we
it's
saw.
woven. It's woven.
Let me just say,
Justin's like,
Let me
we
just
only got a peek at it. No, that was 96% of it.
I feel like I'm an observant person. I'm like aware of the world. I could have never predicted that in a million years. That is what we were going to see. I just truly, I was that absolutely shocked.
I didn't even know what I was seeing for a second. I was like, oh, there's writing going down it. And then I was like, no, this is like a woven tapestry of sorts.
Yeah. With the basketball on it.
Incredible.
Well, at any rate,
I love
folks, we did it again.
We did it.
A
Fucking
ding
did it
dang
again.
dang.
Did it a second time.
Holy shit, we did it for the second time ever. Pretty cool.
Oh, God.
If you
Let's keep
liked
doing
this
it.
bullshit, guess what? You can go out on a Sunday night and party and see it happen in person.
And meet us
Yeah.
live.
This Sunday, June 6th at 7:30 p.m. at Caveat. It's the first weekend of Squirrel Comedy Theater's residency at Caveat. It's going to be incredible.
So exciting. Shout out to Michael Hartney, who's working his ass off to make this shit happen.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's so exciting to be a part of it. It's great. Please come out. It's very fun, and also support the shit out of it because we're making something. This is what we're here to do. This is our little basketball pennant of comedy.
It's true. It's true.
Well, so stick around for the Shrek Jam right after this. Head on over to Twitch if you want to participate. And otherwise, we'll see you next week, right?
Well, shouts to Jorge making it all happen for us here.
Jorge,
the JFL.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh,
there he is.
Hey!
Hey, how are you?
Welcome to the fam.
Live from the back room of a Vegas strip club, we have Jorge.
Yeah. This is Andrew's OnlyFans studio.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm horny already.
Yeah, it's all of us really.
Well, thanks everybody. We'll see you in a week.
Bye.
We'll see you Sunday, actually.
And Sunday. We'll see you Sunday.
I'll be there.
Later.